Roberto 52, yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
Roberto.
Roberto.
Robert maybe is better.
How old are you?
52.
52. Okay, I was walking down the street and I saw you picking up a cigarette from the floor.
Yeah.
Are you homeless?
Yes. At the moment I live in a hostel.
You live in a hostel?
Yeah.
How long have you been living there for?
From this winter, from February. From
So,
January, end
from
of
January?
January. Sorry?
From January?
Yes.
So you've been there in the hostel while it was cold?
Yes.
Oh, good stuff.
1 month.
Outside is very
yeah,
cold,
1
isn't it?
month I did it in the cold, December and January.
Yeah.
But then, thank God, I was lucky. Somebody noticed me. They signaled me to Semungo charity, you know.
Charity?
Yeah, and they put me with a room.
How long have you been in the United Kingdom for?
From 97,
From 97?
yes, 1997.
Oh, do you take drugs?
Yeah, I used to take it a lot more. Now, thank God, I
You
calm
calm
down.
down a bit now.
Yeah, it's the age, is so much problem. Sooner or later, everybody.
When you take drugs, which drugs do you take? How does it make you feel like?
Once I was taking both heroin, white cocaine.
Heroin and white?
Yeah.
What, do you mix it together?
Yes, speedball. Now
Spitball?
yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Now I only have a couple of times a week a pipe of white. You know what I mean?
When you take a spitball, is that not dangerous?
Yeah, I live. Yeah, this is the reason he helped me to give it up. You know what I mean?
But
Because
the buzz must be very good.
yeah, the buzz is good.
You like it? Yeah.
But this is the reason why it's better you leave it.
Have you got children?
No, thank God, no.
Thank God, yeah, because you'd be a
Because
very
it
bad
will
role
be a
model,
bad
wouldn't
life
you?
for them, you know. I
Yeah.
know a very decent. I will know as being a very decent dad.
Distant dad. Yeah, that's what the drugs make you feel like, isn't it?
Yes.
Stay away from family.
You don't
you meet
take
friends
care
on the
of.
street that use and you sort of attach to them and you become like away from the world, ain't it? What other drugs have you taken before other than crack and heroin?
Spliff, ganja.
Weed. Did
Yeah.
you? When was the first time you took crack and heroin? Was it before the weed or after the weed?
Before.
Before the weed.
No, sorry, I'm confused. Before I start with the weed.
So you take weed and then crack.
Yes,
Do you
I
think?
think it's a coincidence.
Do you think smoking weed sort of opens you up to other drugs?
Sometimes yes, but it's not. It's too much of a generalization. It's too much of a generalization. Everybody is on. I know people can start before with the heavy drugs. You know what I mean?
Heavy drugs.
Yeah.
What brought you to take drugs?
I have a couple of. When I come here in '97, I
Yeah.
have a job. I have a car.
Yeah.
I have my family.
You
Then
have
I
a good
start to
life.
drink. I was made redundant.
Pardon?
I was made redundant.
You was made redundant.
Yeah, I was driving a van. It was not a really
Good time.
proper job, but it was a proper job. But I was
Yeah.
cash in the nail, you know.
Cash in hand.
Yeah, cash in hand. And for me, it was good enough
Yeah.
at the time. But anyway, I earned good money. Then a couple of things go bad. My missus leave me. I start to get depressed. I
Mhm.
start to meet the wrong people, drinking a beer, drinking, you know what I mean?
Usually, from what I know, a lot of people, they sort of fall down the wrong path when they have relationship issues. Like, because he hurts them like on the inside a lot. So they find
A
an
lot of empty
alternative
space.
to numb the pain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... But was there no other ways of you dealing with your problems other than taking drugs?
I should have been. There is help available, but I was very naive. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
For me, it was difficult. I'm addictive personality, you can say. am an addictive personality.
Have you got any hobbies?
Yes, I like to walk. Once was playing also football a bit.
Football?
Now I cannot play no more. I follow football. I like to
Do
walk.
you like girls?
Eh?
Do you meet up with girls?
After my ex-partner left me
Yeah.
about 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I have only occasional thing, one night stand or not
One night
more, because I was, we
can see
were
this is a very
19 years, 20 years
19,
together.
20 years together. It's a rough topic for you, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what I think it brings me not to give it up. But
Have you got any advice for young people about drugs
for young
or any
people,
life situations?
don't start. Try starting from school to get with the right company, not with the wrong company, not because I think it's cool, or you know, I know kids, yeah, I was a kid myself, obviously. But one thing is school, then you go with that crowd, that most probably is the wrong crowd. Try to develop immediately healthy interest.
Elevate your life, focus, have some goals.
Yes.
When you were young, what were your goals? What did you want to be when you were older?
It can seem strange, but I didn't have too many ambitions. I want to just have a proper job,
Proper job, just
a
live and
proper
maintain.
family.
Family.
Especially now, for example, I got no family on my left. In Italy, I have only my mother and my stepsister, but we don't talk. They consider me responsible a bit for the this.
When was the last time you spoke to your family members, your sister, your mother, your brother, auntie?
10 years ago.
A year ago? What did they
10,
say?
10.
10 years ago? That's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very,
How does that make you feel like?
very bad.
Do you not try to reach out to them?
I'm ashamed of myself.
But that's a good sign. It means that you know what's
Yeah.
right and what's wrong. And when you do reach out to them, that shameful feeling you will try harder to stop and go
Probably
down the
come
right
true, yeah. I think people, if you saying the truth, I think people go like a radar. They can feel it. Maybe not the complete, but they can feel it if you are genuine. That is my experience of life.
How do you fund for your drugs?
Now, after I go back the hostel, I'm in DLA, PIP.
Yeah, you receive like government money.
Yes, because I'm invalid. I don't want to talk about this, but I got a lot of health issues, liver, heart. It's not a thing I speak, I got a lot of health issues.
Health issues?
Yeah, like liver disease, an infection of the heart, things like that. It's all because I stopped too late.
You stopped taking?
Yeah, I stopped too late to take
and
a
now
lot
you
of
have
drugs.
issues in your health for...
Now I'm
for the
trying
forever,
to concentrate on the pursuit. You asked me before if I have a goal at the moment. You think at the moment my goal is getting myself in good health again.
Pardon me.
Don't worry.
That's a good goal. I'm really happy to hear that, because a lot of people I do the interviews with, they sort of, they want to stop taking, but they don't actually have any goals. So health is a good goal, because health is wealth.
I must have it, because at the moment I'm in very low health. Or
Yeah.
this for me is like, is a way of saying in English, I don't know if it's correct, last chance saloon, you know?
Last chance alone.
Yeah, it's my last chance to put me straight. I'm already 52, you know.
You're already 52.
I know a
You're
kid
by
no
yourself at their old age, and you got a bad history. It is.
Yeah.
But there's always hope, isn't there? If you know, young people, when you hear and see all these life stories, it teaches you. You don't want to fall down the wrong path, and things in life does happen. you have a breakup with a girlfriend, or you get made redundant, or somebody passes away, you know, it ultimately means that you should just work harder and
Yes.
down the right path rather than let it get to you, because then it will snatch you for who you are and you become a certain type of way. You don't have a good life, do you?
I believe that is up to the individual when bad thing happen to show resistance. But sometimes with me, I fail, it didn't work. Just when I start to get very bad with my health, it start to work a bit. I give up on drugs, I take very little now. Also, if I still taking, I admit it.
Yeah.
It took a bit of courage to say in camera, man. I tell the truth.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up for now.
Okay.
Thanks for your time and being honest. This will help young people that do watch it.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
This is your way of giving back to the community, isn't it? After taking
In a
and
certain fashion,
not.
in a certain fashion, yeah.
So you should feel proud of yourself, and I'm happy to hear that your goal is your health, and you will meet that if you keep strong. Do this.
Thank you very much.
Good man.
I appreciate it.